The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
I love gold!
Welcome everybody to the newest edition of Pillow Talk. It's your boy Franklin. As always, I am joined by the coolest uncle of my whole universe. That's right, my whole WWE universe, Uncle Howard. How are you?
Your whole cinematic universe.
Whole cinematic universe, that's right. You're the cool uncle with a skateboard and everything.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you had guys like Carl Sagans and Stephen Hawkins is talking about the universe, but the Marvel Cinematic Universe has rewritten everything we've known, and now those guys are just some boring old fossils.
That's right. We don't. I'm shocked the Marvel universe hasn't changed history that much. I thought we'd have to remember a whole bunch of new presidents and things like that, but
yeah.
Thankfully we have not. As always, we record this podcast live from our king-size bed. That's right, the bed me and my uncle sleep in every night. Does any other podcast named Pillow Talk even record from a bed, much less sleep in it with their uncle? I'd love to know.
I would rather not know. But I just want to say we haven't had to learn about the events of Marvel history, even though we're living in the Marvel universe, because we were grandfathered into this universe.
That's true. That's true.
We snuck it in under the wire.
That's true. You own the time stone, don't you? Or you used to?
So. Well, I used to, but I gave it over to Detective Olivia Benson, which is a fact no one really picked up on very much when it happened.
No. Oddly enough, it wasn't featured in the film in Endgame.
No. Well, it's because
it happened a long time ago.
It's because SVU is an NBC production, and Marvel is affiliated with Disney and Fox.
And CBS?
And CVS.
Is it NCIS with Agent Gibbs? Is
That's CBS. Now, the biggest mashup anyone could imagine, it wouldn't be Avengers versus Justice League. It would be the Avengers versus NCIS.
Who, with the little old lady and Agent Gibbs and Chris O'Donnell?
Agent Gibbs, Ducky. How funny would that be to see, Ducky, the big brain of the NCIS team, going head to head with Bruce Banner character there, who's a smart Hulk but funny now.
Smart Hulk. They'd be playing chess, 4D chess between those two, man.
They'd be playing 22.
They'd be playing 22. That's right. Kevin Spacey was playing 21 in that movie, and Kate Bosworth, she was so hot in that movie. I mean, is that a thing we could do? I hate to point that out and be such a horn dog. Since the Virtual Pros made it illegal to be horn dogs. Have you heard this? Have you heard about this?
I did hear about this. I was just listening to them today talking about how there's nothing worse than a horn dog on social media.
Gotta be kidding me. A thirst responder is what they call it. A thirst responder when you validate a woman's beauty with a compliment.
No, I don't think that's it. I think that was the just perverts on Twitter. I think the thirst responders are the ones who say stuff like, "Hey, at Cody Rhodes, it's my birthday. Can I get a hell yeah?"
I think those are Twitter reply beggars, and the thirst responders like show your feet, which apparently,
who isn't guilty of that from time to time? Also, these were bad categories. They were very similar sounding in many ways.
They were it was bad categories by a bad man who's trying to shame good pervers.
By a bad podcast.
No, it's a good podcast. I won't go that far.
Half friend of the show.
Half friend of the show. For those who don't know what we're talking about, we apologize. Too many inside cuts here. Some wrestling podcast. A couple of big WWE fans have a podcast, and they were making fun of the people that matter the most, the fans. And I know it made me sick to my stomach a little bit. You know?
You've got to love your fans. That's the most important reason that you or I do anything
You
ever.
insult our fans regularly.
Oh, but it's just part of that classic Howard charm where we all know that I insult them and then that they know that they like me anyway.
That is terrible. So, Uncle Howard, we have a bit of a tradition here, I should
Bit
say.
of a trajectory.
No, a tradition. Sorry, I've had one too many Don Drapers. I'm not
Have you?
gonna become a Don Drapist, though. That'd be bad.
No, you don't even want to be a Don Drape Vine.
Beautifully done.
Thank
Beautifully
you.
done. Anyways, we have a tradition on Pillow Talk where every night before we go to bed, we pick out a couple movies to watch. A couple movies for me and my uncle to watch and talk about it the next day at the water cooler. You know, we own a water cooler that you stole from that office. I don't know why.
Because where else am I gonna grow my capybaras?
True. That is true. And where else can we have water cooler conversation if we don't have an official water cooler?
We sure as hell can't have locker room talk anymore now that our locker room got taken down by the county.
That's true. Well, Dr. Evil needed the space anyway, so
Yeah,
thank
Dr.
you.
Evil violates our HOA agreements left and right.
So Howard, I picked out a movie I learned about recently. I hadn't seen it before. It's an old film. Is what you call it. It's an old film.
Film.
Yeah, it's called The Last Action Hero.
Mm.
And there's Arnold Schwarzenegger playing himself.
Now that's
And then
cool.
there's a guy who looks exactly like Arnold Schwarzenegger playing a guy named Jack Slater. So you got two Arnolds who almost look like twins.
A guy named Jack.
Yeah, Jack
Now
Slater.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Also, twins?
Borderline. I don't know if it's official though. I don't want to get hyped. They have different last names, so that's why I'm saying they look very similar, but they may not be twins. But
Did
so-
you just say twins?
twins? Oh man, the Doublemint Gum girls.
Oh.
You think the Doublemint Gum women made any jerk-off compilation tapes in the 90s?
Yeah, everybody who sent them footage of them jerking off to them, they made a big compilation. video of it.
No. I meant many people our age, they came up with tapes, or at least I did. I came up with a compilation tape of like hot girls from Married with Children, probably Sable, who was probably 40 back then.
Sable, disrobe me. That's what Mark Marrow told her when he was being bad.
Disrobe me, Sable. So I had a jerk off compilation tape, no big deal. And I was like, damn, I do wonder if the Doublemint Gum were they that iconic of beauties, or is it the double vision that's enthralled me right now?
No, I've never heard of such a tape in all my days, but I wish there had been such a thing when I was but a boy, because I was very into this one girl who you saw for about 3 seconds in a Diet Pepsi commercial back in
see?
it was the Pepsi Now girl.
There's a lot of mystery babes out there.
Yeah.
There's that one girl who's like apply to college now. It's kind of a famous Reddit.
Oh yes,
investigation.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's doing college in her pajamas.
She's doing college in her PJs.
That's
which is
very
yes.
difficult to do on a real campus unless you're everybody.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of people did come poorly dressed. But anyways, this film, The Last Action Hero, there's no twins, but there's two guys, one guy who's Arnold and one guy who looks a lot like Arnold, but his name is Jack Slater. And a kid gets sucked into the movie, and then he causes a little mayhem. Danny DeVito plays an animated cat
Twin.
cop, he's a furball type situation. And then the characters from the movie come back to the real world. You think the kid's gonna wake up and say, "Oh, it was all a dream."
I used to read Word Up magazine.
Right. There's no salt and pepper and Heavy D in this limousine. No, it's Jack Slater in the back of an ambulance because he just got shot. And the villain, who's now in the real world, well, he just figured out that you could do things in the real world and not get caught like you do in the movies. In the movies, you shoot a guy, the police are there in minutes. This bad guy, he comes to the real world, he shoots somebody, he's like, huh, funny. That's strange. I've killed the man.
Whoa.
And nobody reacts. And he's loving it. He loves the real world. He's telling Jack Slater, in this world, the bad guys do get away with the crimes. And it was cool. We got to finish this movie tonight, Uncle Howard. It's so cool.
That sounds really cool. Who plays the bad guy? Do you know offhand?
I don't
Must
know.
I look it up?
You must look it up because my keyboard.
Oh,
Our
that's right.
keyboard.
Our keyboard, but I have another one that I have.
It's the last
attained.
action hero. Look up the bad guy.
Yeah, I'm looking up the bad guy.
Definitely
here.
a fake diehard type.
Oh, is it Charles Dance?
Sure, why not?
He was in he was on Game of Thrones, which I've never heard of before. But he was also in other stuff that was good. He was in, for example, The Last Action Hero.
Wow. So he had a gap between Game of Thrones and The Last Action Hero, didn't he?
Yeah, he's always playing a bad British guy. That's what he does.
Okay. And
Let's
you know
see.
what? Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to see who else was in The Last Action Hero. Ian McKellen is in it.
Okay.
Art Carney.
Hold on one moment, Howard.
Of course. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking or not, but I'm just going to keep saying things into the microphone, lest anybody's listening to me. But I don't guess they are.
All right. Were you talking the whole time?
Oh, I talked for a little bit.
I
but-
don't want to edit this.
No,
So
don't. I don't
yeah,
want you
let's
to.
keep- Sorry. So what were you doing? You're reading the list there?
Oh, I was just saying that Art Carney was in The Last Action Hero.
Was he like the film projector guy?
He played Frank. There were a lot of old guys in this movie.
There
that's for
was.
sure.
There was. It was a very sexy movie.
Robert Patrick, star of WWE Pictures The Marine, was in it.
Oh wow. So as you can see, this is a pretty star-studded lineup.
Professor Tanaka. Toru Tanaka, wrestler of great fame.
True. So Howard, what
boy.
movie did you pick?
Well, I have done a little time finagling, as is done. And what if I told you that X-Men Dark Phoenix had already been released?
Impossible.
What if I told you it was released 13 years ago?
Even more impossible.
Well, it's not. Nothing's impossible. The answer is X-Men: The Last Stand. Now, this is a fantastic movie. It is the only X-Men movie not directed by Bryan Singer, so it's the only morally acceptable X-Men movie.
Was
to
Day of the
see.
Future Past directed by him?
I think so, yeah.
God damn it, I like that one.
Oh, I think First Class wasn't directed by him,
I don't
though.
like that one very
Oh,
much.
that's my favorite one because of the theme music is very exciting.
Well, they go to Cuba in it, don't they?
Oh, see.
They just go to a beach.
Yeah, they go on the beach, and then Professor X says, "I can't feel my legs," because he
Yeah,
was
okay, that's a guy who had one
partying
too many-
so hard in Cuba.
You took the joke from me, ass.
Bebida mucho Cuba Libres.
He had one too many margs and on the beach.
Yeah,
What a
that's
party!
right.
What a drunk.
What a party animal.
Yeah. Then in the next movie, he had hair and
Yeah.
he could walk with a special serum.
Yeah, it was, he could only use his psychic powers to make himself walk, but, yeah.
No, that was not
Oh.
it. He had to suppress the gene that gave him the powers to read minds, and by suppressing that gene, he can walk.
That
Come
makes a lot of sense. I forgot.
it's all the books, buddy. It's all in the science books.
Yeah, that's
Read
true.
a book someday.
These are some of the most scientific movies that have ever been made.
These are very smart movies.
Very smart movies. They're always talking about genes.
It's true, geez.
And this movie, they talk about Jean more than anyone else. Jean Grey, that is.
Oh.
She turns into the Dark Phoenix in this movie, and you're not going to believe the things that happens. She kills everybody with her mind powers. She kills even Cyclops, her boyfriend.
James
And-
Marsden?
Yeah, the James Marsden. You know why they call him Marsden? Because
Why
he's
is that?
out of this world.
Oh, yeah, he's an out-of-this-world hunk. Just a run-of-the-mill hunk. Who cares?
Oh, he's not run of the mill. He's upper B mill.
I suppose so.
He's
That's
an-
interesting. So everything that's about to happen in Dark Phoenix, we've already seen before.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. If you do not study the history, you're doomed to repeat it.
That's true. So does that mean Kelsey Grammer will be in Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, there's going to be a part where Nicholas Hoult Beast meets Kelsey Grammer Beast.
And he's
and
gonna
then
go what? So uncivilized.
they're going to be, well, they're both beasts, right? So they're going to go in heat. And they're going to just fuck.
Gonna fuck.
Nicholas Hoult Beast will fuck Kelsey Grammer Beast for several minutes in the new X-Men movie.
That's a bold gamble, but I respect
Spoilers!
It. I respect the fuck.
Sorry, I just
Days of
broke
Future
the
Past
internet.
changed everything, though. You broke the internet.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Days of Future Past changed everything in the X-Men world, huh?
I
You know,
can't.
where's the little guy? Is the little guy gonna be in this?
Which
Trask Industries?
you-
Peter Dinklage?
No, because he was in Avengers as a giant, so he can't be. He can't be
he
a
can't
little
be-
guy anymore.
No, he had to be 20 feet tall in this one if he shows
Yeah,
up.
and
Oh,
that's not
unfortunate.
good continuity. So
No,
they have to
he's-
keep him out. They made him too big.
They made him too big. I work with President Nixon.
Do you
Okay.
do you think that was a ironic punishment? Like he was always saying he wished he was bigger, so Marvel Studios said, "We'll make you big."
But you want to be big? You'll be as big as a house. You happy?
No, you just have to lumber around in an abandoned satellite.
Yeah, he had to be on stilts the whole time, huh? Damn, that's rough. Poor Dinklage,
Yeah,
man. Poor
yeah.
Dinklage. I'm glad his Lord of the Rings show is over finally. We can do
Yeah,
real roles.
thank heavens, he can be a good actor again.
He could be a great actor again. Now that he's not after the damn ring and all that.
He's he can go home now or
He could go.
back.
You're free, Dinklage. You're free. Or should I say, Gene? You're free. 'Cause that's
Gene,
what we're talking
because
about.
Jean
Jean
Grey.
You're
Well,
free.
and again, it's interesting when you say Genie, you're free, because also coming out this summer is Aladdin, which also features a magical blue bouncy man, much like
Okay.
Beast.
That's true. He's called Gene as well.
Yeah, Gene E.
It's a tribute to Gene Siskel.
And you can't spell X-Men without an E. Gene E.
Yeah.
X-Men.
You can. So this movie, X-Men 3: The Last Stand.
Yeah.
I recall there was like a guy who was a blue guy. He could hop around different places. Are we sure that
Yeah.
little blue man wasn't Paul Giamatti? Is
Hey.
that part of the Big Fat Liar universe?
The you know what, the last time I saw a little blue man hopping around like that, I was at the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, that's good stuff, Howard.
Was that good?
Yeah. That's it.
The kids love the Blue Man Group.
Are they still around? Are they still a thing?
Oh, of course they are. They were escaped Smurfs who learned
escaped
percussion instruments.
Man, that's the best outfit to fucking. If you need a job, but you still need to be like lay off the land, like running from the law.
Oh.
You gotta just get hired by the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, and the Blue Man Group will never confess because they don't talk.
They don't. They're not snitches, basically.
Yeah,
They're
that's
not
a
snitches.
that's a good crew.
That's a good crew to roll with, right?
Yeah,
the Blue
man.
Man Group.
We gotta get in with the Blue Man Group, man.
Man, that's a good crew. That's a good
Yeah,
gig. You think it's
that's-
union?
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I don't even know what that means.
I have no idea, but I stand with the union.
Oh, I love the union. It's Gold member.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
President.
I know that guy.
He's not a good guy.
No, he's not a good man. He's
the
Dutch.
You hated Gold member.
I do. I hate Gold Member.
Did you see it recently?
No, I didn't. I haven't watched it again recently. I need to. But
Watch it again. My opinions change. It's still the
Oh.
worst one.
Yeah, but it's all right.
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
The first one, I will literally stand by as one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my entire
The
life.
second one was still pretty good too.
Second one's good too, but the first is just
Yeah.
chef's kiss.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. So
Yeah.
we got to go back to the fans. They are the ones.
Let's
who
take
matter the
it
most.
back to where we started.
Bring it back to the fans.
back when we were on the same level as these people, which we're not anymore.
We're one
But-
tiny iota.
But we like to visit. We like to visit down at this level
Oh
here
my
and there.
God. You know, this BugCon booking has gone to your head.
Well,
It's gone to your head.
I'm the top of the bill.
You are not the top of the bill for shit.
It's true. In fact, Bugmain has ceded his name to me. I am now Bugmain.
Oh, fuck out of here, man. You better hope he doesn't hear this.
He
hear
won't.
this. He won't. He won't, but still. You better hope nobody tells him then, okay?
If there's any snitches out there, let me just tell you something, snitches. I ain't hard to find.
God damn, Howard. God damn. That's pretty threatening stuff right there.
I'm usually in jail.
Pretty easy to find you.
Yeah. If you know where jail is, just ask to visit me. I'm real lonely in there. Love to say hi.
It's that big house, the slammer.
Up the creek.
Yeah. So let's get through some of these questions. We got some good questions. Oh, come on.
No, I'm kidding. I love them.
All right. The first one is from Sleeves, or should I say the XFL's Sleeves. He wants an office job. I think he needs to forget that and go out in the field, right?
No, well, yeah, for sure. You don't want an office job, bub. They are soul crushing.
Wow, real. Yeah. An office job isn't fun in any. And it's really. It's
I think everybody thinks an office job means that you can just look on the internet all day and read, Wikipedia.
Yeah.
But what it actually is somebody will walk in over your computer or over your shoulder because your back is to the door, and they'll always walk in and say, "Hey, what's the status on the blah 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 report?"
Oh my God, this is so accurate, Howard.
Yeah.
This is so accurate. I'm already like getting flashbacks of my office job.
Yeah, it's just like that. Hey, where are we on the blah 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 thing? Sleeves. If I can do any favor for anybody out here, it's whatever you can do. Just work on getting the highest possible paid jobs that also involve you, like, wandering around in the mud or, sticking your arms in a river or something like that. That's what you want.
You want some real honest labor.
You want to be out there. You want to be, dick deep in a lake filled with biting trout or something like that. But getting paid like $45 an hour for it. So you're gonna have to start slow. You're gonna have
the neighborhood
to work
dogs
your
are
way
uprising.
up. Well, I saw to that. I recently released the Green River Killer, Gary Ridgway, in our neighborhood, so he's probably getting into some people's houses. Anyway, Sleeves. So what?
Hold on, let me get him in order.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I'll just keep talking because I think I have to. You don't want to work in an office, friend. You want to work outside where a man's chest can be bared and his arms can be strong and his beard is flowing with wine and blood. Because
What have you been yammering about?
I'm giving this boy advice. Anyway, I think the XFL should hire you, Sleeves, but I think they should hire you as the star quarterback for whatever bumfuck teams they got going. The Memphis Maniacs, the San Francisco Demons.
The Las Vegas Outlaws.
Oh, that's right. That was one. I'm going to look it up real quick.
The Orlando Rage.
Forgive me if you can.
I can remember them all, baby.
Yeah, but what are the new teams? Are they the same?
Oh, I don't know. They got like basic names. Like
it's just like the Oklahoma Good Guys.
Good Man, yeah. No,
yeah, like the also Patriots.
So when I worked at an office job, there's a guy there. He's like 19. I don't know if I know I've told you the story before, Howard, but I don't know if I said it on Pillow Talk. The guy was like 19 or whatever, and I'm like fucking late 20s at this point in time. So it's very miserable for me. Guy's uncle runs the place. Huh. Funny. Yeah. Strange connection.
Good man.
I never put two on top of two there. His uncle's like named Oleg or some like fucking dumb Russian name or whatever. And he's just there. Yeah, my uncle Oleg. Whatever. I don't care. Boring shit. It was a horrible environment. My boss would often have to interview like fucking strippers that another guy fucked, and because he promised them a job, and then obviously they're not getting the job. It's a very shitty environment. And this kid comes like this 19-year-old. He doesn't do anything but like go on Bleacher Report all day and like fucking comment on shit about like fucking LeBron James's legacy. And he showed up late one day to work, and he's like, sorry, he was honest. He said, I took my girl to Benihana and to see Furious 7, so that's why I came late today, Chris. It's like, damn, you come late to your job and you straight up say, hey man, I went to Benihana and to see Furious 7. And
No,
that's supposed to be like, hey, oh, sorry. Oh, okay, it's a fine that you're late.
It's fine. It's fine with me that he's late. I accept that 100% as
You
an
accept
excuse.
that as a valid excuse?
Yeah, no question. What was it? Opening night at Benihana or at Furious
It was
7?
opening night of Furious 7. It was.
Okay, that's an event. I
It
mean,
is an event. I can't even.
how many jobs have you had over your life that you've already forgotten about? Probably a million, right?
Right.
How many Furious 7s have you seen?
I'll never forget the one Furious 7 I've seen.
That's right. So do the math. That kid should be running the company right now.
He's terrible. He is fucking terrible.
He's a good man.
He is so fucking bad. God.
What was that kid's name again?
His name was Benny. His name was
Benny.
Benny.
That's right. I knew Benny Benassi.
Yeah, exactly. Benny Benassi.
Yeah.
With house music on the weekends.
Yeah, I love that. He's got the video with the butts.
Oh god, we gotta prank call him. Fucking episode of Pillow Talk one day for sure. We gotta get him. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Next one comes from Teach, who you still haven't apologized to, so that's a
Who?
reward. Wow, the nerve. Our day ones, you gotta have some respect. 'Cause he's saying,
On
oh
that
no.
day one-ish.
He's saying, Howard, how does it feel to be nominated? Okay, you were nominated as
All right.
president
Okay, I like this.
of the Limp Dicks Federation.
What?
Wow. So then he's asking me, Franklin, how does it feel to be laying next to a limp dick like Howard when you are in fact packing not 1, not 2, not 3, not 5, but 4 inches? I imagine it has to bother you a little bit. Wow.
Wow.
He came with both machine guns.
Yeah, he came out with
You
both
thought you were
machine
president
guns.
of something for a moment there.
Yeah, he had me going for a second, and I can't deny it. That was well played. What's this guy's? This is
Teach.
this is Sleeves. All right,
No.
Sleeves. So listen up, Sleeves. You're a good man, and I know when I've been beat, and I just want to formally go on the record that I respect you, Sleeves.
He called you a Bagwell dick. Did you ever see the Bagwell sex tape?
Oh,
Not tape, the Gigolos episode?
yes, I have.
Love Bagwell
His
dick.
dick only seemed inadequate because he's such a large man.
No.
He has a big man's dick, but a giant man's body.
No, he doesn't.
That's scientific fact.
No, his dick was very bizarre. People, look up Buff Bagwell's dick. Why not?
Yeah,
Look it up.
do it at your little office job.
Go to your office. Say, hey, Pops, I
your-
need to borrow your computer for a second. It's an emergency.
Yeah, CC in everybody in on that one.
Get a poll. Get a poll with your office staff.
Just touching base to see where we are. Here's Buff Bagwell's dick. I'm out.
Oh, God. Next,
Some people might be thinking about quitting their jobs an awful lot right now.
yeah, right. Yeah, it's tough.
It's hard to tell who it might be.
I only have 12 days at mine. Then I gotta figure out what to do in the summer. Ugh, lame.
Oh, I know what I'm going to be doing in the summer.
You should more like, who are you doing in the summer?
I'm going to be running a lemonade stand.
It's terrible. You gonna steal money from all the children?
That's right. I'm going to run the best lemonade stand anyone's ever seen in this neighborhood. I've got something the kids don't.
What's that?
Vodka.
No, you mean you're running a hard lemonade stand?
Yeah, it's gonna. You've heard of Mike's Hard Lemonade? Well, get ready for Howard's Hard Lemonade.
Oh, God, not even getting creative with the name either, man.
No,
You're just like-
it is creative because one is Mike, and then one is Howard.
It's called Howard's Hard.
Howard's Hard. Well, if I say it like that, then that's open to interpretation. What I mean.
well, do with that as you will. Next question. You got it from Effervescent Siddhartha.
Oh, in a way, our father.
He's like a hunk. He's like a
He's
hunk.
like a hunk father.
Yeah, he's like a hunk father.
Hello, hunk father. Thank you for asking us a question again.
Listeners need to know the details of Franklin's death and resurrection that occurred within one tweet from Uncle Howard. What the fuck were you doing this weekend?
Well, I missed you, and I was just reaching out for attention from anyone I could get. You went away all weekend long and left me at home, and I was sad and lonely, and you were out there looking for copper wire in abandoned houses.
That's true. That's what I like to do on the weekends, man. I'm sorry, but those are
Well,
my hobbies.
But you could invite me sometime.
I'm sorry I burped. I meant to be.
That was very uncouth.
Yeah, I apologize to all the listeners.
You've been
I'm
Don
sorry.
Draper in it harder than anybody.
Jesus, right? Oh man. So you and your classic get rich slow schemes.
Yep.
We're at it again. How much money did we make?
Well, I don't remember you putting in any work, so you're entitled.
I had to not be on social media for a few hours. That's pretty tough for me.
I made $375,000.
Yeah. Pocket change.
I only had a few donators this time. People were
Ah.
coming in real skimpy.
It's funny. For how much money does the Fast and Furious crew make?
Oh,
Going back, because that's chump change to them.
yeah.
What's that? What do they put on their taxes? Like, what does Dom Toretto put on his taxes? I work for Cypher. Or
Yeah.
the no-name man.
Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Nobody. Who's your employment? Mr. Nobody. Okay.
Your Mr. Nobody probably just handles it for you.
I guess.
Well, come on. If you're that guy's friend, he's got you covered every single way. He can
No,
put
he
you
does.
in.
Oh, he's like-
yeah, he does. He'll get you in, like, the good part of prison that he knows you'll break out of. He'll have
Belgian beer.
He'll have Coronas for you in a bucket that says Corona.
You'll get a Brandon bucket of Coronas. Mr. Toretto, we know everything about you.
Yeah.
Even the beer you like.
We knew what you'd ask next. We know you'll never drink a Belgian beer. Why
I gotta
on
tell you something. You gotta try the Belgian beer.
Yeah, and then the
Die.
just helicopter picks him up and just flies him away to, like, Shield.
Mr. What the fuck is the deal with Mr. Nobody?
He's the coolest character of all time.
And he's so well
He's-
thought out.
He's the only one who has easily defeated the Fast and Furious crew just without even a second thought.
He can wipe him out.
He can. And
He can
just,
wipe him out.
He'll just walk in and they'll be like, "Hey, who are you?" And he's just like, "I'm Mr. Nobody, and you're gonna do what I want. Thank you." And then they do.
Why did he join that? Why did Dom join Mr. Nobody again? What did he have? What incentive?
Which was that the one with
Not with Letty being gone. Letty was
No,
back.
no, Letty was back by then, but was that when they took his wife, who was his old flame, who was Priggers?
No, that was Fate of the Furious.
Okay, that's right.
So I don't know what the incentive was necessarily in this. Because
they had to get the God's Eye, yeah.
God's Eye.
And they had to
God's Eye. That's a
they had to
fucking-
find Ramsey, the greatest
Ramsey.
hacker of all time.
And it turned out it was a babe.
Yeah, and it turned out she was exactly as good at hacking as Ludacris is.
The former mechanic, Ludacris. Mm-hmm. The former mechanic.
Who can also hack and, like, easily defeat squadrons of special agents with
My
hand to
mechanic
hand.
has the oldest computer on Earth. That ain't hacking
Yeah.
shit.
I was just thinking the other day about a time that I went to a mechanic and he was talking to me out of nowhere about how easily he could survive if the internet died forever.
Jesus Christ.
He was like, we got all these young guys coming in nowadays, and they're always talking about how, if we had an electric magnetic pulse go off, we'd lose the internet and we'd all just be gone. But me, I'd be just fine. And I thought, you're pretty cool, guy.
Yeah, what do you jerk off to is my question.
Yeah.
Is-
Well, listen, I believe him.
Yeah, I believe him too. Why would he lie?
Yeah, if it wasn't true, he wouldn't say it.
Smart point. So Luke Stadle's asking, and it's Luke's boyfriend. It's his birthday.
Luke and Leia.
No, so it's Luke's birthday. Happy birthday, Luke.
Happy
cool guy.
boyfriend, Luke.
I know he went on the Jericho cruise. Yeah, baby, the Jericho cruise.
Ooh, did he?
Sort of. So Luke says, rank/rate the 3 season or series finales this past week. Cops, Big Bang Theory, Game of Thrones. Luke, I think you just did that right now.
Yeah, I didn't see a single second of any of them, and I believe your ranking is correct.
I think
Luke.
you just ranked them right now.
Right.
I'm not a Game of Thrones guy, and I apologize, but I'm a WWE guy, and
Well,
they had Money in the Bank. I'm not gonna watch Game of Thrones.
It's ironic that WWE and Game of Thrones aired on the same night when one is about the greatest quest for the ring and the other is about the greatest quest for the belt that takes place inside the ring.
Oh, smart.
We're a smart podcast.
This is an intellectual podcast, and I like to announce something. We're now the sole owners of God's Eye. I bid on it on eBay.
Nice.
So I made a bid on eBay for God's Eye, so hopefully we win. We're not the sole owners just yet.
But we're damn close.
We are very close to owning God's Eye, and we're not going to use it to be perverts.
No, we're only going to spy on people who deserve to be spied on.
That's right. The bad
People like bikini models.
Bikini model. You know, we don't know what the Hawaiian Tropic girls are up to.
No.
We don't know if that's a money laundering scheme.
There is absolutely no reason that those women should be wearing those Budweiser bathing suits in front of sports cars.
No. What are they getting out of it?
Yeah.
Is my question.
Who benefits?
Who benefits? No.
Follow the money.
Oh. What summer movies are you and Franklin most looking forward to? Luke is asking that as well. Summer movies.
I can only think of
summer?
one. Well, let's think about it.
So we got that Aladdin movie, but it's kind of
Yeah,
whack.
there's of course Spider-Man 2.
Oh, true.
Spider-Man 2 Part 3.
Spider-Man 2 Part 3.
The
Jesus
third
Christ.
Spider-Man 2.
Third Spider-Man 2. He's in a European vacation.
Yeah,
will he see
Euro
Chevy
trip.
Chase? Oh, will he see
DJ Qual.
No, that's a road trip. Will he see Michelle Trachtenberg?
Piss. Oh.
Hello.
Anywhere I go, I see Michelle Trachtenberg.
Oh, well, do you?
I tattooed her picture on my eyelids.
Smart man. So what do we got? We have the Men in Black.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let's see. There's
Thor.
some. We've got Detective Pikachu.
Okay, that's only out, but Jack
is
Allison is vouching for it.
Okay, well that means that's probably bad.
But then he's going. It's gonna do better numbers than episode 9. It's like,
Oh, there's Godzilla, King of Monsters.
are we both looking at the same article?
Maybe so. Are you looking at npr.org?
Yeah, PR.org.
okay.
And I got a photo of Elton John here.
I'll start at the bottom and scroll up.
We
and
got
you do
Rocket
the
Man
opposite.
here. I saw. You see the trailer for Rocket Man?
I did.
I think he looks
I couldn't
alright.
believe he from Kingsman to Rocket Man.
Taron Egerton, no relation to Ansel Elgort.
Yeah, I honestly was surprised to discover they weren't the same.
Yeah, it's really something. I like Rocket Man. It seems like it shows Elton John being an asshole, which is pretty cool.
Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's coming out. That new
Okay.
Quentin Tarantino movie. Are there going to be feet in this movie? I can't guess, but I can only hope. Quentin Tarantino is the second highest ranking member of WikiFeet's administrative board.
How many those chess pieces he has attached to his name?
Oh, so many.
He's got like a little horse piece there. So yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man 2, Part 3. It seems fine. I'm hearing rumors or rumors that Spider-Man might go home to Sony, and that'll be it for Marvel.
Oh,
A lot of speculation. A lot of after the Spider-Verse became such a hit, Sony might want to be all for himself.
They might say, "Hey, no more sharing."
Yeah.
Hey, there's a movie coming out where Kumail Nanjiani and Dave Bautista are an odd couple.
Oh, that's the movie I'm looking forward to the most. That's the answer. Stuber.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
But that sounds good to me.
You haven't seen the trailer?
No, I don't
It's
see
funny.
anything. You
It's
know that.
funny. It's funny. So my answer is Stuber, Luke. My answer. But you know, Luke, there's a lot of good movies on Crackle. You know,
When's
I'm looking.
Loquisha coming out?
Where's Loquisha? Officer, I am Loquisha.
I am Loquisha. It's coming out in July, so it is my number one pick.
There we go. Should we bring Loquisha out here? I'm gonna bring her in.
Bring her on out. Let's get her on. Don't be shy, Loquisha.
Hey everybody, it's me, Loquisha. You gotta love yourself before you love some other man.
Loquisha, Howard, may I ask you a question? As you know, the country has Loquisha fever.
That's
how does
right,
it?
honey.
How does it
Fever's
feel?
so hot. You
How
can
does
need
it-
some ice cubes.
How does it feel to be so fierce?
Oh, honey, that's a dumb question. Go hit your head out with a fish.
Oh, Loquisha, you always tell it like it is, even if I don't like hearing it at the time.
All right, bye, Loquisha. Have a good day. Wow.
Wow, that's
A lot
a
of things she
ratings
says.
booster.
That's a rating. We had Loquisha on.
Let's see the Doughboys have Loquisha.
The Doughboys don't have the balls to get Loquisha on your
No,
show.
they would never dream.
They would not do it. They would never dream of it. Not even in their nightmares would they have Loquisha on. Cowards. All of them.
Yeah.
But Howard, I want to go over, man, there's some good stuff on Crackle.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So I saw Last Action Hero on there. I'm looking through the list here. We got Black Dawn with Steven Seagal. We got a movie called Connor's War. Do I know what it's about? No, but it's got a dope poster.
It's about Connor's cure.
Yeah, that's right. There's a movie called The Detonator with Wesley Snipes. And he hunts down a
Whoa.
nuclear arms dealer, and he fights to save a hot Romanian woman in the process.
I'm gonna make a movie where there's a guy who fights down a nuclear arms dealer, but then when he gets to him at the very end, it turns out the guy has nuclear arms. And he just rips the good guy in half easily.
Anyways, let's go on to the questions. We got a lot of questions.
Okay.
Wow, come on. So Bert's asking us.
Who?
Bert, my co-host on Bosk and Our Glory.
Oh, Brett.
Bert.
Bert.
Yeah. How are you guys going to deal with the sleeping arrangements at BugCon? Most hotels offer the standard 2 double bed configuration, but rarely a king-size bed that you are used to. We're combining, we're moving the 2 beds together, Bert.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Now, Howard, I am worried at BugCon.
I'm
I
very
think there's going to be a
worried.
lot of horny people,
Yeah.
and they're going to want a piece of the action.
They're all going to want a piece of the pie. They're going to want to be number 7.
They want to be number 7, and I'm not. I have a very strange, in terms of making the sex, something I've done
Yeah.
a lot in my life.
And plenty of times.
Plenty of times, I specifically like to do it with attractive women. Isn't that bizarre?
Well, to me it is because I am
it's a strange ailment I
pansexual,
have.
so I only like to have sex with geniuses.
True.
What is that called? The genius fuckers?
I don't know. I
That's
remember some
like
dumb term. I
dumb
forgot.
garbage stuff for nerds.
Yeah. I'll look it up later and answer you, but
I'm gonna sapiosexual.
Sapios.
I'm gonna look up some sapiosexual porn. It's just gonna be old episodes of Charlie Rose.
Yeah. So no, bro, we're merging the 2 beds together, so that will solve that. But there's gonna be a lot of horny people at this event, Howard. A lot of horny people.
Well, of course.
And I guess what I'm saying is you might have to spend some minutes in the lobby if I'm making the sex.
First of all, I don't agree to that at all.
You didn't agree with that?
No. We ride together, we die together.
Oh, you could ride in the closet then, buddy, and don't make a peep.
Oh.
Benoit style.
Like our real Brian Kendrick Benoit situation.
We're gonna go to the club. So for those that don't know, the murderer, alleged murderer, Chris Benoit.
Murdered, not murderer. Let's be
Right.
fair.
He went to a Hooters with a young tag team, Paul London and Brian Kendrick, and Paul London was nice to a Hooters waitress after she dealt with a jerk, and he He told London, you're gonna ask her out, you're gonna bring her to a hotel, you're gonna fuck her, and me and Jamie and Brian are gonna jerk off in the closet. And I thought it was a very heartwarming story. It shows his human side, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's a good man.
He wants his friend to get laid, and he wants to be part of it.
Yeah.
Nobody,
Definitely, you're right.
They talk about the murdering. Oh, the murder. That's all we ever hear about.
The alleged murder. And
alleged murder.
We weren't there.
We weren't there. When will we meet in the middle, people?
I believe it was Jesus who said, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone."
That's true. We need to find out who really committed the Benoit murders before we know for sure it was Benoit. Even though
you would better be willing to bet your life on it before you judge another person.
So, you want to read the next question, Howard?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let me see here. So this is from Mr. Gibson, a guy who made some art for us, and then I think probably stopped liking us so much. No, I'm kidding. He's a great man. He's made so much of our art, and he mailed stuff to Little Skeleton Blood, which will be at BugCon for everyone to see with their own eyes. I can't wait to get a picture in front of it, and behind it, and next to it. He says, is it true that if you die... is it true that you die if you use a transporter on Star Trek? And if so, are we just watching soulless copies of our beloved space heroes? Thank you.
Holy shit. You're the Star Trek guy.
Yeah, no, I think he asked me this as a way to test me, because you know for a fact that it is true because of the existence of Thomas Riker, who was a William Riker clone double who got caught because there was a weird little, gleep glop that happened between the Enterprise and a planet, and so half of the beam went onto the Enterprise, and that made our normal Riker, and half of the beam went onto the planet, and that also just made another Riker. But they were the same guy, except that one of them became radicalized because of his time spent alone on a weird planet, and he joined the Rebellion or something in Deep Space Nine. I didn't finish Deep Space Nine, unfortunately. It was really good, but I had just binge watched TNG, and then I couldn't do any more Star Trek really ever again. So with all that in mind, and I would also like to say I love Star Trek, but episodes 1 and 7 of The Next Generation, not so good. So yes, they are all just soulless reproductions, but that begs the question, what exactly is a soul? Does one even exist? And if it does it matter? At a certain point, won't synthetic intelligences become indistinguishable from the organic mind itself?
Wow, we just lost our entire fucking audience.
Yeah, well,
Mr. Gibson.
Yeah, Mr. Gibson hung in there, so that's all I need to know.
Unbelievable.
Poop penis. There, we got him back.
There we go. So Digital Justin at Pile of Trash is asking, how do we introduce ourselves at BugCon? Twitter handle or IRL name? That's a good question, man. Like I once introduced myself to a girl in middle school by my AOL screen name, and I felt like the biggest piece of shit on earth.
And what was it?
I'm not gonna say.
Please.
It was Star Wars related. It was Jawa for hire.
Nice. That's cool.
Not nice.
No, that shows you're an enterprising man. Jawas were always on the hunt. You know, they stayed on they grind 24/7.
They stayed on my grind.
Yeah.
Stayed on my hustle. Bought an astromech droid the other day. Stayed on my grind, making my paper.
Yeah. First in the gym, last to leave.
Jawas love to. A student, one of these students who don't speak English. He was being fucking obnoxious as shit to me. I kept telling him to sit down, and he kept going, yo, man, hey, brother, let's hang out, brother. Hey, brother, let's hit the gym. Like giving me some, American slang he may have heard on TV or something. So his idea of how Americans speak are like, hey, brother, yo, let's go to the gym, my brother. I thought it was the Jawas, but
incredibly baffled by that.
Yeah,
especially if he thinks that's the way to diffuse a potentially conflict
It was just trying
You
to
know.
he was trying to irritate me like a little shit, you know.
Oh,
so,
that's cool.
yeah.
Well, was he saying you're a peewee?
No, he wasn't saying I was a peewee. No. He was just he doesn't know English, so he was just spouting off shit. And he's like, yo,
It's like
my brother.
a parrot just repeating words it's heard.
Yeah, but like, where has he learned? Hey, my brother, let's go to the gym. Like,
That's one of the most common. Oh, he's been hanging around near me and Turpentine Pete again, because that's how he and I are always going to the gym together.
That's how
And
you
I
guys
always,
talk to
I
each
always
other.
see him and I go, yo, my brother, we going to the gym.
right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this guy asked you a question. Honestly, give us both. Fucking in real life name and then just fucking Twitter handle. I'm so bad with names and like Twitter handles. Like I'm just gonna I want to call everybody sleeves. No, obviously I know Digital Justin, so that's fine. But it's just like, yeah, introduce yourself, man. I don't give a shit, man. Fucking show me your Twitter feed. I mean, show me your Twitter avatar, and I'll know exactly who you are. More so than your name.
Yeah, I will be pretty much exactly as interested to talk to you, which is decently so. I'm not saying that as an insult, but I will be exactly as interested to talk to you if you come up and say hello to me and tell me your Twitter name or your real life name or the name of, the first street you grew up on and your third grade teacher. It doesn't matter to me. So, just
perhaps your first pet as well.
Do whatever you want, guys. Just have a good old time. This is for you. This is for the fans. So you guys just have a great old time, and it's like Burger King Kids Club. You guys rule.
Is Digital Justin Kidvid or is he?
He's Wheels.
I mean, nothing wrong with that's fine.
No.
Oh man, Wheels is cool though.
Wheels is cool. He is the second coolest one after Kidvid.
That's true. Everybody wanted to be Kidvid, but Wheels was all right in my book. Nothing but love for Wheels.
Wheels could wheel around. What could Kidvid do? Just wear VR goggles?
Right. That's kind of whack, actually.
Yeah. Kidvid sucks.
So, next question. Your boy Shippearl, your ex-son.
Sometimes son.
Have you ever styled your pubes with LA Looks brand gel? This is the most pillow talk question ever. Have you ever styled your pubes with LA Looks brand gel? This is second to do ghosts have pubes, which is what I made up.
Yeah.
But me and Bugman used to have a running joke when he was moving to LA. I was like, oh, you better get your LA Looks and your LA gear, brother. Like, let's go to the gym, my brother. That's where the kid got it from. But
that
no.
kid has the time stone.
Kid has the time stone. I'll go to Bugman. Yo, my brother. Let's go to the gym and massage each other. Anyways, I feel like I've done. I've shaved my pubes and then like wonder why they itch. Like shave them to the bone, like not the bone, but like, all of it. And then like wonder why they itch the next day. I'm scratching them like crazy. When I was a teenager, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, not as an adult man. Have I ever done it? I probably have done something stupid. Not gonna lie, I probably have maybe not put a dab of gel in there, but I probably did something stupid. Just try to style him at some point.
Yeah. Like you tried to like shave a little design into him?
No, I'm not trying to
did like a little landing strip or a little...
You got your landing strip, I got mine. Like,
do you remember the first time you realized that girls could do that? Like you saw in a porn that there was a girl who had like a heart pubes and you were like, what?
I tried making mine look like Gene Shalit.
Oh, yeah. And I tried to make mine like Jean Grey.
Oh. Well, in honor of Gene Siskel, who will not be at the Blue Ribbon Podcast Awards.
And
very tragic.
The memory of Gene Simmons, who will be there.
Ugh, sadly.
Yeah.
So,
we begged him not to come, but he just...
Have you ever done anything with your pubes, Uncle Howard?
Well, that's a difficult question to answer because, of course, I have. I've done so many things with my pubes. I've taken them around the world with me in a hot air balloon, and I have styled them with LA Looks. It's one of the better ways to style your pubes. I can tell you that for sure.
Now, yeah, go on.
No, I'm happy to.
I'll say LA Looks has different types of gel. There's
Well,
like
of course.
the maximum hold, like
You got to go for the green.
the green one. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, there's like a sport one. Like what?
Yeah.
let me read off the types.
Any type of a gel that you can get on the bottom shelf at a Walmart is gonna do
gotta be
wonders
good.
for your pubes.
So the green one is curl. So if you have natural curls, now it's a level
Curls for
8.
the girls.
It's a level 8 hold. So
That's a lot of hold.
So now there's a sport one, extreme sport. This has a 10 plus hold, and it's blue, like the Blue Ribbon Podcast Awards.
Whoa. Or
Yeah.
my balls.
This is a level 10 hold, so this is what Gordon Hayward
Sorry.
is playing with.
Yeah.
In the,
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, the
The police are coming for me.
Hey.
What are you gonna do?
Warner Bros. God damn it! Why'd you ask me so quick?
I
God
gotta
damn
put
it!
you on the spot. It's not gonna come up on you slow when it actually
God
happens.
damn it!
This is a survival situation, boy.
Okay,
If you see the police, what you gonna do?
Warner A Brothers Media. That's the name of the company. I can't. Maybe a BugCon. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
One last one. There's an LA Looks mega hold. This is 2 megas. Styling
Yeah.
gel, 20 ounce.
What's the force number on it?
The force number is at a 9. Now, why would the mega hold be at a 9, but the sport be at a 10?
That doesn't make any sense to me. The only thing I can think is that the LA Looks has been compromised by Russian hackers.
Now, finally, the green one, the flex hold. This is all day touchable hold gel. Gel para
that's good
control
stuff.
tu cable todo el día.
Oh,
so
listen to that native Cuban.
Yes. So it's got LA Looks absolute styling. So the flex hold is only at an 8, but it has a special tri-active hold for superior fixation, hold, and durability.
It's a triactive. That means 3 actives.
It's true. You have 3 active ingredients holding your hair in place. You know, we gotta get LA Looks. They gotta fork over some money.
You know what? I'm done with Smart Card. We're talking to LA Looks.
LA Look.
now.
We found out did you see the King of Queens is back on Twitter?
Yeah, that's right. They're
they never
promoting
left.
all the hottest things.
They never left.
They never let. Well, you can't kill a good man.
So somebody's day job is to go to an office and like, oh man, I gotta fucking write the tweets for King of Queens.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm so fucking hungover. I can't believe I got to deal with this bullshit. Jesus Christ. All right, the real king in the north is Kevin James. Are you happy?
Happy, and he goes on a fucking 3-hour lunch break.
Yeah, he just fucking
I want that job.
hits his weed vape in the bathroom with the fan on.
Hey, your post went viral. Oh, great.
Yeah, just like, ugh.
We're extending your contract to 3 more years of CW shows, man.
Yeah.
He probably runs a 2.5 Men account as well.
Hey, I hope you got something funny to say about anger management, because you're taking over that account.
Anger Management put out over 200 episodes.
That is ridiculous.
How sickening is that?
That literally, like, anybody who was surprised by Trump winning the presidency, if they knew how many episodes of anger management there had been, would not be surprised.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
When that got the green light, like, okay.
I remember thinking, like, this is a disaster. It's going to die immediately. And then
No.
it did not die immediately.
I think FX ordered 200 episodes off the bat.
It just, like, how could we go wrong with this lunatic woman-beating cokehead who...
What's he ever done? Oh, he's got AIDS.
Yeah, just like Big Magic Johnson.
Big Magic Johnson. He's riding on Rob Pelinka for no good reason.
Well, but you know what? Charlie Sheen did cure himself of AIDS, didn't he?
Ah, with metachlorians.
Yeah, he used his midi-chlorians.
He uses. So the final question, I guess this is directly
Yes.
at you.
It was asked directly
You can read it.
towards me when I was down at
you can read
the...
it.
I was down at the local bingo charity hall where you only get charity if you win a game of bingo, and I run into this gal crane wife there sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
She said, she just said, she sidled up next to me and said, "Hey, Howard, when you see Franklin and you're relieved to see him, do you say, phew?
Because I'm your few.
You're my little phew." That's right. And I think she just said it because, she wanted, you and I, we haven't always seen eye to eye of late, and I just want to reconnect with you and tell you that there's nothing more special to me than the uncle-nephew bond, and I know that I can only ever look at it through my eyes, but I hope through your own it looks as beautiful as it does to me.
Maybe someday I will be so lucky to look at you through the eyes of an uncle, which is be my ultimate dream.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Maybe someday.
The only way is you'll have to marry my mother or sister or something.
I think there's something with the time stone we could do to maybe shortcut this.
But how are we going to get it back from Detective Olivia Benson unless we have to take a trip next week to the SVU verse?
Well, you know what? Maybe we'll take that trip and maybe we bring God's Eye with us.
Oh, well, we can keep an eye on not just Olivia Benson, but also Detective Finn.
Detective Finn and the Hawaiian Tropic bikini models.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we can keep an eye on here.
That's where he goes on vacation.
Yeah. That's right.
And he just tells them about all of the dangers in New York City. You don't want to go to New York. They got it.
Howard, where can they find us?
Oh my golly, oh my galoshes. I am on Twitter. I am there. My name is Miata, M-I-A-T-A, Guy, G-U-Y, 4-4-U, Miata Guy for you. Please give me a follow. You can follow me. You can send me a DM. I will send you Pillow Talk stickers. They are going to be free. You can donate money to us for hosting stuff. That is literally the only thing we will use your money for. We think it would not line our own pockets with it. And I'm not even going to tell you what the Venmo is, but if you DM me because you want to pay a little bit for hosting, I'll let you know, and it goes 100% towards hosting. Let's see, what else do I plug that I usually do? The Stitcher, we're on iTunes, we're on all sorts of everything, SoundCloud, all of them. If you could go on all of them, even if you don't use us on all of them, and like, subscribe, thumbs up, write a review, whatever, that would be really, really, really good. We are among the top 100 Pillow Talk podcasts in the world.
That's true, the top 100.
And we'd love to be even better, so please just give us a shout out, tell your friends, tell your family, name your children after us.
We picked a bad name.
We really did, but
really
you know
did.
what? Well, it's a good name. It's just
It's so good everybody else has it as well.
Yeah, we unfortunately have the same ideas as Dum Dums.
And you can find me at Bug TV Franklin both on Twitter and Instagram. I don't really have much else to plug. I mean, I would say follow that guy Night Opening, but I mean that guy's just a hunk. Who cares about a hunk? You know.
Yeah, what's he ever done for us?
Not much. Not much. I don't think he's ever plugged Pillow Talk before, so not a good man. Howard, actually, I think I'm going to watch Loser tonight with Jason Biggs instead. I hear Dan Aykroyd's in it. I'm looking at Crackle right now. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
And, the best thing about the movie Loser is that much of it was used as the video for Teenage Dirtbag.
Right?
Wheatus.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this cast. Jason Biggs, Mina Suvari, Greg Kinnear, Dan Aykroyd,
Sold.
Andy Dick, David Spade. And this is the perfect send-off to the 90s. That's beautifully said.
That is beautifully said. And, I mean, Teenage Dirtbag is one of the most iconic songs of all time.
It really is. It wouldn't be at a GCW show if it was not. And if you disagree on how we feel about Teenage Dirtbag, well, Uncle Howard, what can these people do?
I'm gonna say that they can go fuck themselves.